Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to the Pixie Palace. And we are here for the weekly oracle card reading for November 14th, 2021. And before we get into it, I do want to put a tiny disclaimer. I'm a little bit tired right now, so you have to mind me. I had a big convention this weekend that just ended a little bit ago. So it was fun and exciting, and I'll probably talk about that in another video. So if I do seem a little less hyped up, that's the reason why. Also, another disclaimer, there is a lot of noise coming from upstairs, and you may hear that, you may not. But if you do, please disregard it. I've tried to wait to a certain time where it's a little quieter, and this is the best I can do at this point. Well, I have all the natural light and all that good stuff, so bear with me. But, you know, it wouldn't be a normal video if I didn't have some kind of noise in the background trying to interfere. So that's my trademark at this point. But going forward, I'm really curious to see how this reading will turn out this week and what the universe will have to tell us. Just because right now we're in a very defining month for a lot of us. As I said in last week's reading video, we are in the middle of really realigning with ourselves, really facing any fears we've had that we might have pushed to the back burner, really working on any wounds that we've had emotionally or physically, and really digging deep within ourselves to transmute all that and bring in newer energy into our lives, more newer energy that'll actually serve us. So as we're doing this, this is also not a heavy, deep, dark energy either. Some of it is a heavier energy because we have to really work on things, but a lot of it is really going to transmute into a much lighter energy. There's new hope, there's new aspirations, new energy to actually go for our dreams and really put our dreams into physical reality. So I'm really excited to see what this reading will have to entail. And as usual, I'm going to be doing the two-card thing. The first deck I'll be using is Oracle of the Fairies by Karen K, my classic deck lately, for the one-card draw that I'll go into detail with. And then we'll end the video this time with The Universe Has Your Back by Gabrielle Bernstein. And that'll be a card that will either answer a question that you have or just to give you a little extra direction for this week and beyond. So I really hope you get something out of it. And remember, these readings are timeless. So even if you don't see this reading on November 14th or that week, that's okay. You are obviously drawn to see this message at the time that was right for you. So I have my selenite crystal, and that's perfect for clearing and cleansing. If you're into crystals, this really helps cleanse your own energy as well as the home. So it's always good to have like a raw piece like this, or even one of those selenite sticks. You can find them on a lot of places. A lot of stores have that. And my usual bear, rose quartz bear for love and compassion. So let's get into it. So here we go. Isn't it beautiful? I love the back of this deck. So pretty. So I'm going to give it a light shuffle. I already shuffled and cleared everything, but I like to give it an extra shuffle just so you guys can see and we can kind of get an idea of how the energy is. And it seems to be pretty smooth. I always determine it by the way it shuffles. It's kind of pausing a little bit, and that might be me too, but it seems to be a very smooth energy overall. Okay, let's see. Well, what do I say? You can't make this up. And again, excuse me for the glare. Motivation. And you know what? You see this beautiful fairy, and she's all excited, and it's like she's holding, I guess, yeah, she's holding a flower. And to me, that's almost like that's her dream. That's her goal. That's what she's motivated to bring to life. Whether it's a physical thing or emotional, healing, what have you. And this card actually says, When spring approaches, the flower fairies urge you to spring into action. If there's something you've been merely thinking about doing, they say get busy and do it. Yeah, buddy. I've been telling myself this too, and the universe has been kicking my booty everywhere. It's really interesting that this card will come up, because personally speaking, I've been feeling very motivated to work on my dreams and work on my ideas and actually go forward with a couple of projects I've been really looking to start. And they're not like huge projects, but they're ones I've really been meaning to do, but just kept putting off because it didn't seem to have the right timing. And when we wait for the perfect timing to do something, we're going to be waiting forever. It's never going to happen. There's only perfect intentions. So don't wait. Just do it. Even if it's a baby step, just do what you're motivated to do. As far as the spring, this also tells me that something will come to fruition in the spring. But now that we're in fall going into winter, we have, or at least this part of the world, we actually have to start the work now. And this energy coming in this month is an energy that will put us in that mode. We will be motivated by people around us, by events going on, or just by finally saying, I've had enough of waiting. I've had enough being on the sidelines. I'm going to jump in and do it. Now, of course, do it in a calculated way. Do it in a way that doesn't harm you. There's always that balance. Always, always remember that. Don't go 2 feet in and then, like, for example, quit your job and have nothing. A lot of people do say in the spiritual journey they quit a job and they had nothing, and they were like, oh, the universe will take care of me and I'll be fine. And to a point I identify with that, because when I was furloughed and terminated in my job, it actually jump-started me to really work on my business. It's a daily process, but it really fueled me to put that into reality. However, I wouldn't recommend it all the time, because if you're in a situation, you have children, a family to support, you need to pay the bills, we all do. There's nothing unspiritual about having some kind of cushion, whether it's an emergency fund or having maybe a side job that helps at least do the basics for you. But always remember to put your business or your dream first, because that is what will create that happiness, that ultimate happiness. The money will come as it goes, but you have to be consistent and really be motivated to put those ideas into action. And it really is. It's a week of action. It's a week of really going for it, believing in yourself, and removing those limitations. And again, that's hard to do because we all limit ourselves in one way or another at one time in our lives. I do it without even thinking about it sometimes. A lot of the time when we do the can't mentality, that's what limits us, as I touched on last week. And this time the universe is saying, just do it. Just go for it. Worst case, if it doesn't work out, oh well, you'll never go to sleep wondering what if. That is the worst thing to do, is wonder what if. If it's something that can empower you and empower others and really serve you well. Some people are afraid to take that leap because they might not have the family support or people who really believe in them. And yeah, that's really hard. I've been fortunate. I've had a lot of support, but I've had some people who thought I was just sitting around playing on the video cam, you know, and it's really much more than that. And that's okay. That's the story they're in. That's their path. But that doesn't have to define your path. So just take that with a grain of salt, as hard as it may be. Keep believing in yourself, because that's the opinion that matters the most, is of yourself. So this week is basically rolling up your sleeves, getting into it, and just show up every day and really put those dreams into action, because you are worth it. You are worth the chance. And again, if it doesn't work out, oh well. Most likely, when one door closes, another one opens, and something you may not have even thought you would be interested in or even needed to work on shows itself. It presents itself. And again, this may not be just a business. I'm going from a business standpoint. Of course, this also involves any healing you need to do, maybe forgiving someone, maybe not for them, but for yourself, so you can let go of that burden that is heavy on your heart every day. And that can be a subconscious thing, but it's there. You can feel it. It could be a lot of different things. It's whatever resonates for you. And usually the first thing you think of is what the universe is pointing to. You can do it. I can tell you till I'm blue in the face, but the first step is believing you can do it. We can say, oh, yeah, we'll achieve our dream, and yeah, rah, rah, rah. But if you don't believe it, it's not going to happen. So take the steps to help yourself believe it. Even if it's through meditation, affirmations, talking with a trusted friend or family member who does support you, or even praying and talking to God, if whatever works for you, and keep going. Even through the pitfalls, even through the obstacles that will show up, remember the end goal, because it'll always, always be worth it. If you want to bring something beautiful to the world, and even if it's just healing yourself and bringing a better version, it does take work. It does take action. And you know what? I've been doing that with so many different things, and it's so worth it, because I always wake up a different person, a better version of myself, even if it's just a tiny bit every day. So that's a powerful message for this week. Wow, and I feel motivated just talking about this reading. Now we're going to do the individualized card for yourself. So we'll see how that goes. I'm really curious about that one. And let me know if you guys still like these readings. Please click like. It helps my channel a lot when you do that. And it also helps the message get out to more people. And feel free to subscribe if you're not subscribed already. And hit the notification bell. It actually lets you know when I upload more videos, and you'll be part of the Pixie Dust community. So, okay, so here we go with the last card. Oh, that's beautiful. My faith has the power to turn trauma into healing, conflict into growth, and fear into love. That's absolutely beautiful. You know, I might actually post that on one of my Insta stories later. That is absolutely gorgeous. So there you have it. I hope you guys liked this reading. I'm really excited for this week. It's really, really a very heartfelt, good message from the universe. And one more bang from my neighbors. So anyway, I hope you guys have a beautiful week. Look out for a few more videos coming out on this channel, as well as Pixie Power Gaming. I just had another video out yesterday, so feel free to check that out if you like. If you like gaming, or if you just like watching somebody make a fool out of themselves like me. So anyway, I'll see you guys next week for the next week's reading. And until the next time, to know yourself is to know your truth. Namaste.